Hello and good afternoon. Holly Shields here, live from Kalkine Studios in Sydney, and you're watching our Market Open Report. This is the early trades. Now, first and foremost, the index was off to a rocky start this morning as Aussie shares dropped 1% in the opening minutes of trading, extending their decline from Friday's 2.3% drop. We've seen some heavy declines from the big players, dragging the whole market lower, with Regis Resources falling 18.1% and South32 losing 6.1%. Meanwhile, lithium stocks also plummeted. Pilbara Minerals fell 4.8%, while Liontown Resources dropped 4.6%, and Alchem dived 4.6% as well. Then the declines kept on coming, with Fortescue falling 2.4%, Adairs 17.1%, 360 Capital 9.2%, and Novanix 8.4%. Finally, Imugene dropped as well 7.5%, and Lynas declined 6.5%. However, one stock is gleaming in green. Unity Group rose 8% to $4.07. From its early January high, the Aussie market is down by more than 5%. And if you own tech stocks, you likely know the ride has been even rougher. The US Nasdaq, from which our tech companies take their lead, is off more than 10% since late December. And some companies are down even more, including the formerly high-flying Afterpay, which has accepted a takeover deal from US payments business Square, now known as Block. It was accepted early last year, and because that deal was payable in Square shares, the Afterpay share price fell just as Square's did, turning a $150 takeover price to a $66 share price just before it stopped trading on the ASX. Now for a look at some key announcements from ASX-listed companies. First up, Regis Resources has lowered its full-year production guidance after the company experienced a geotechnical incident involving a wall slip at its Rosemont main pit, as well as other operational challenges limiting its ability to absorb the loss of high-grade feed. Regis lowered its production guidance for the Duketon operation to 300,000 to 400,000 ounces, down from 340,000 to 380,000 ounces. The miner believes its Tropicana operations are still performing as expected, with production guidance remaining unchanged. And then in other news, Fortescue has entered into a share sale and purchase agreement to acquire the UK-based Williams Advanced Engineering from the private equity company EMK Capital and Williams Grand Prix Engineering for $309 million. WAE will be vertically integrated into Fortescue's diversified resources while green energy business, and will be managed via Fortescue Future Industries. According to the miner, the acquisition provides critical technology and expertise with high-performance battery systems and electrification. Plus, it enables Fortescue to accelerate and support the decarbonisation of its mining operations. And also making headlines is Adairs, which reported group sales of $242 million for the first half of this financial year. This is compared with $243 million in the prior year and $180 million for the same period in financial year 20. The first half group sales include a $12.5 million contribution from Focus on Furniture for its 26 days of ownership. Although Adairs has warned shareholders that the cost of doing business will be elevated in the first half of financial year 22 because of lower levels of rent rebates. That is leading to a higher occupancy cost. And then in other news, there's more coming to us from Unity Group again, who announces that it has been approached by more than one party indicating potential interest in an acquisition of the company. Unity said that the approaches do not include a detail of timing, price, or conditions. As it noted, there is no guarantee that the approaches will result in any substantiated proposals emerging. The company made the announcement in relation to its prior proposal to undertake an on-market share buyback, which is subject to its prevailing share price, market conditions, and alternate uses of capital. Well, that is all for now on the early trades, but tune in next time only on Kalkine TV. This is Holly Shields signing off.